Lions mayonnaise. Lions mayonnaise, unforgettably creamy. I'm on the mission. I'm on the mission.
I know, also because I don't want to hear that. Here we go.
If they get knocked out now,
Guys, the level's good.
Blazers Warriors Game 1 on ESPN. Western Conference Finals presented by Google Nest.
No, it's about to be on Heat Nation. And our event is in commercial. So while the event's in commercial, guys, I figured I would go ahead and show you guys some, well, that's not supposed to happen. Show you guys some love on the Instagram. Also, we're doing a giveaway. If my Lakers somehow pull it off and are able to land Zion Williamson, I'm going to give one of you guys $250. Yeah, you read that right. And we are, I think the lottery's back when we come back. So, also, if you want your name to appear on the screen, that's probably the best way to do so. Now, let's go ahead and take that off. What up, it's your boy. Wait, which is safer, Canada or the USA? I don't know, bro. At track practice today, while we were running up on the sidewalk, a car randomly pulled out. And, whoa, pull out a gun and pointed it at us.
And the Portland Trailblazers. This is certainly one of the more
I'm glad you're okay.
first-round matchups.
We got swept last year. It was really embarrassing. We remember it.
Lillard way outside, knocks down the first three.
It's your boy. I started my Instagram over, that's why. What up, LTS? Zion to the Knicks. Mavs getting a top 4. I'd like to see that.
That was the last word. That was having the last word.
It's the Portland Trailblazers and the Denver Nuggets.
Yo, what up, Khaled?
Teams here might be the future of the Western Conference. McCollum's three. Yes, sir. CJ McCollum has been the greatest weapon for the Blazers tonight. Step back, over Bart. It's good again. CJ McCollum can't miss.
Bro, this game's gonna be insane.
Just gutty, competitive, hard played, hard fought.
And a fresh Rodney Hood skips into the game.
And if I got a chance, I was going to end it.
Got it back to Hall. He'll try a three. And got it. And it's finally over. The Blazers win it in 4 overtimes. Nothing like a Game 7 pool emerge today and keep their season alive. McCollum jumper. It's good. CJ McCollum does it again. The Portland Trailblazers are going to the conference finals for the first time since 2000.
Welcome back to Inside
Sorry, guys. Give me a sec.
Presented by Mountain Dew.
Coming up, it's game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Blazers and Warriors. First, though, there's a big old party
That's laser focus right there, y'all.
going on in Chicago.
he learned how to pace himself.
He about to put some work in.
Before games, especially in college, actually get emotionally intoxicated. Too caught up in the hype. Relax,
Jinx it,
pace
guys.
yourself.
Jinx it. Let's go to Chicago, shall we?
Ignition sequence start. T-minus 10 seconds and counting. All engine running. 3, 2, 1. We have a liftoff.
Going ahead, showing you guys some love while they're doing this. Shout out to YSN. Appreciate the follow, man. Bro, I hope the Knicks don't ruin Zion. That would suck. Are you going to show us the picks too, or are you going to black out the screen? Nah, I'm going to show you guys the picks. I've done it before. Just do your boy a favor and like the stream and subscribe, man, because I'm taking a huge risk for you guys right here. That's all I'm asking. I don't think that's much to ask, is it? It hasn't started yet, bro. Yes, you could follow me, man. I'm trying to turn on sub notifications, guys, so... Appreciate the like, Logan.
I don't know what's better.
If you want to follow me, here it is, bro.
You watch all of that.
And knobs suck.
Williamson and somebody in a little bit is about about to find out where that young man is headed. We'll talk a little bit more about him, but he did speak earlier today.
It's a lot to take in for sure. Every time you turn the TV on and go on social media, they're talking about which team I'm gonna land on and stuff like that. But I try not to think about it because when I was a little kid, I just wanted to go to the NBA. So I'm just trying to find a team and just get there. The biggest challenge is just trying to live up to everybody's expectations and them not just seeing me as a rookie, because I feel like a lot of people are just trying to see me as some superstar or bad, and at the end of the day, I'm going to be 18, 19-year-old rookie. So I think that's the reality I think I have to come to it myself.
What kind of play is he going to be, Paul?
This guy is going to be an all-star.
Yo, appreciate the new follows, man. Khalid, William, E-Rock, Jordan, Knobs. Appreciate you guys, man. It's a brand new Instagram, so I really appreciate y'all.
I think he's going to be a terrific player. I mean, even though we always see him dunking the basketball, he's much more than that. I mean, he can make plays off of the dribble. He's a really good passer. His shot is not broken. And he seems to be a good teammate. He plays the game the right way. I'm a huge, huge fan.
Will he need to, or what adjustments will he need to make?
Well, I think the talent level, he hasn't played against this kind of talent.
Each and every night.
Night in and night out. They'll be putting him in the, you know, in the scout report and stuff. He'll have to make some
How big and physical he is. There's a physicality adjustment he's going to have to make, because now he's not going to just be going through these guys like he did.
Guys, give me a sec. I just want to fix something real quick.
Just as big as strong as.
All right, just give me one quick second, okay? You may see the screen go black. I'll be right back.
6'7",
Okay.
280 pounds. He finishes with both hands. He jumps off both legs. But yet
There we
does
go.
all of the dirty
My
work.
bad, guys.
And look at the humility that he has. He hopes to live up to our expectations. No, young fella, we're lucky to have you.
Oops.
Your level of dominance and greatness. So I anticipate a guy that has what
Come
it takes
on.
to be an all-NBA performer.
There we go.
All-star his first year. I came out of the draft the same year as Grant Hill and Jason Kidd.
There we go.
And both of those guys
There it is. That's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted. I wanted you guys to get shouted out when you subscribed.
I see what you said. Good point.
Thanks for bearing with me, guys.
He's in the Eastern Conference. He'll be all-star.
It is Tuesday, so if you're confused by
Appreciate you, Lottie.
I'll tell you why. Right after us, it's going to be the jump from the lottery, then the actual lottery, and then game one of the Western Conference.
Volume's the only
Between
complaint.
the Blazers and Warriors. That's at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
A little bit better?
Glad you cleared that up. I was kind of confused.
I know. I think my parents are missing it. Sports Center tonight after game one. All right, Doris Burke joining the show. Yes.
DB.
Legler breaking things down. The Zion Williamson, of course, that will be covered. Sports Center with SVP. And time for tonight's Rising Star. Brought to you by, Mountain Dew. Zach Collins, who I am convinced has found the best
Oops.
hair product
Appreciate
in the
Bear with
world.
me, guys.
But he's
Bear
played
with
at least
me.
20 minutes in each of his last 4 games after not doing any of
Oh,
that.
sorry about
prior to
that.
this.
Oh, I know what that is in this here.
What
Let
is
me
it?
turn
It
that
never
off for a
moves.
sec. I can transform in myself.
Moose.
It's what Paul
I
uses.
do
Did you
this.
say moose?
Pierce uses that.
Oh no! Playoff showdowns. Things could change. Breakdown of the battle of the backcourt.
That Colin wears a do-rag at night.
We need freaking Jesus right now. Appreciate the 4 new followers, man. Who here? Yo, well, welcome, Robert. Appreciate you following me, man. Appreciate it. 1 in the chat if you're a Laker fan. 2 in the chat if you're a Knicks fan. If you're a Knicks fan, I'm so sorry. You guys deserve better than what you're dealing with, man. You guys really do. Appreciate the 10 new followers, man. Bro, this guy, his Insta just tagged Woj. It ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work like that, bro. Yo, also, if you guys want to, very quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this promo for you guys. Retweet the, I'm giving 1 follower that retweets that tweet and is a follower $250 if the Lakers somehow win the lottery. I know there's a chance, I know it's probably not gonna happen, but if it does, you win 200, you have a chance of winning $250. Matt M. Carr, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you all for the support, bro. Bro, you don't notice how long commercials are until you just blur them out. CP3 was traded for Pat Bev, Montrezl Harrell, and Gallinari. Lakers can get more than Brick Simmons for LeBron, bro, I don't think they're gonna trade for. They're not gonna do that. They're BSing. The Sixers aren't gonna trade Ben Simmons for LeBron. Like, come on, give me a break. You'll drop if we get 1,250 viewers. You will drop an Xbox code in the chat. I think that might happen, brother. I think that may happen. Oh, here it is. It's back, guys. Oh. There it is.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Our boys are giants.
Bro, I'm a Laker fan. We need Jesus. We need Jesus right now, bro. We really need him.
I know what this team is capable of.
Chances are this series will be won in the backcourt. We're going to go right now. This is just going to be Clay.
You also need
Clay.
Buddha, bro? What? What does that even mean?
That he uses. I love that these two guys
Oh, I just got it.
without the basketball. Clay's just going to come off easily, get his feet squared up, and be able to knock down an easy basket. If he makes it look easy, it's not that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Steph is so dangerous because on one play, he plays like a point guard and shooting guard. You don't understand? Listen what I'm saying to you. Dribble penetration. He's going to draw three. Almost four defenders. Nothing there. He probes. It doesn't work out. But watch this. He's going to get off of it. And now he's playing like a shooting guard. On the same play. Watch him come off of this pin down. Not only for a mid-range jump shot, but slight little fade right here. Gets his feet set. Knocks it down. Played like a point and a two on the same play. But guess what? This is town business. I wish I knew how to spell business like that. But Dame is at the house. What they're going to do is he's going to be aggressive. You can put three different guys in this action. But he really wants Jonas Jerebko. Figures it out, finds it out, and goes right into his bag. Ooh, it's going to be some work being put in at the house. And this is a mid.
Do you think the Blazers could win game one?
Master, CJ McCollum, guarded by Klay Thompson. That's going to be a real tough matchup. Klay's going to have to guard both of those guys. But look at that green area right there. He's going to find a way to get to his spot.
How?
No matter how, handle, crawl.
You would trade your liver for LeBron? That's my favorite comment of the, that's my favorite comment thus far, bro. I would trade my liver for LeBron James.
Big time numbers. CJ's only averaging 18. I have a slight feeling that number's going to change.
Yo, we're over 1,000 viewers, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Smash that like button and subscribe for more NBA content, bro. Appreciate all of you guys for coming out.
Here you go. The parents of the Currys flipping the coins. Actually, paper, rock, scissors to see who wears what jersey.
Pro League Master, appreciate you, dude.
Mama is going to wear Portland. Dad's going to get to wear Golden State. I
Let's
guess
make.
you alternate.
How about this? Let's make.
Rock, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I say rock, paper, scissors.
You know what? I mess up once. Rodney Hood cleared to play.
I would sell Lowry for Gatorade and dirty towels.
For the jump.
Bro, commercials again? Oh, okay.
NBA draft lottery.
Here we go.
Indeed, in Chicago, where the legend of Michael Jordan still looms overall. Where this year's top prospect, Zion Williamson.
Here we go, guys.
The type of hype usually reserved only for the elite. Teams from around the league are here in the building, and oh boy, we've got fans around the country waiting nervously to see whose name they're going to be screaming for the next few years. It is all going down in less than an hour. We are going to get you ready for it. This is the jump at the draft lottery. I'm Rachel Nichols alongside two of the best ball guys I know, Jay Billis and Jay Williams. And Jay, you know very well what it's like to be in this room. You were the #2 overall pick in the 2002 draft. And you have a lovely head of hair. You are our NBA senior insider, Adrian Wojnarowski. Guys, I mentioned Zion right off the top because the expression winning the lottery is just so super appropriate here. We haven't seen this much anticipation over a player entering the NBA since LeBron was drafted. And gee, I don't know, what did LeBron do? Change the course of a franchise, also changed a whole city, earning Cleveland its first major pro sports championship in more than 50 years. So that's part of what's so huge, right? With Zion, that possibility story of what he could bring, but it's also that unlike any other year in lottery history, we can't even say there's a favorite team.
Bro,
to
Jay
get
Williams
this.
is a
This
huge
year,
bust.
3 teams all have an
Come on.
equal number of ping pong balls in the hopper. Well, why was
Don't
it
ride
so
motorcycles
important
if you're in the
to they
NBA.
wanted
That's
to
it.
make more uncertainty going into tonight?
Rachel,
Simple.
what the league has tried to curb with this draft lottery reform is the race to the bottom. They want teams chasing wins, not ping pong balls. And what that may allow here tonight and in future draft lotteries are teams in the back and the middle.
What up,
having
Noah?
A chance to move up or even getting all the way to number 1 to get a Zion Williamson.
It feels like for the past month and a half, every day on our network, I hear somebody talk about Zion Williamson to the Knicks. I hear Stephen A. Smith talk about it all the time.
I'm shocked. I'm
yes,
shocked to hear
shocked
you
that he
say
does that. I think that is both a blessing and a curse. Obviously, if Zion goes to New York, the amount of attention from a marketing perspective he'll get will be amazing. But I also think you can't factor into the fact that that could deter some big-time free agents from wanting to come to New York from playing into the shadow of Zion Williamson. You know, will other big-time agents want to play in the shadow of Zion Williamson? That's a big-time question them and their teams are going to have to talk about.
Well, that's their decision, but the decision on the number 1 pick is going to be Zion Williamson no matter what. And he is a great teammate, but at number 1, he's the captivating holy grail that everybody's going to want, and anybody would take number 1. But he's not the only outstanding player in this draft. Ja Morant, I think will go number 2 from Murray State. He led the nation in assists. He is a Russell Westbrook
Kobe?
clone,
Wait,
so
what?
dynamic in the open court and going to the
DeAndre
RJ
Hunter's
Barrett
number
led
4?
the number. He was the presumptive number 1 pick out of Canada, led the ACC in
I don't know
scoring,
about
played
that.
every minute with Zion Williamson.
I don't know
And
if
then
I agree
number 4
with
on
that.
My best available list is DeAndre Hunter from Virginia. He can guard all 5 positions, long, athletic. And I've got Kobe White from North Carolina, the 6'5" point guard, outstanding score at 3 30-point games for Roy Williams. But you could have Jared Culver from Texas Tech in that spot. There are a number of different guys after the top 3 that could go in the top 10. I mean, it's that wide open in the draft.
You got him in the top 5 because of his hair.
So you're darn right. I'm jealous. I agree.
That'll do it for you. There are so many fun players who are about to come into the league. And Jay, you mentioned Ja Morant. We know he can jump out of the building. We know that he's a brilliant passer. And we know that right now he's standing by with our Maria Taylor.
Thanks, Rachel. We also know he could have been in the top 5 because of his hair, too. You've got a great style going on. Ja, walk me through going from being a kid that had to be found in the Aux gym to now being a potential lottery pick and what the ascension has been like for you.
It's been emotional, rough. Obviously, having to be found in the Aux gym is a story worth telling. But just from going from that into where I'm at now,
he's gonna be a beast, bro.
I can say.
What would you say is the skill set that most lends itself to being a great pro?
IQ, just being able to make reads and all, and I feel like my IQ is very high. Is probably the best thing, a part of my game, being able to see the floor before see players before they happen.
You definitely proved that because you led the nation in assists this past season, and Mike Schmitz knows a little something about your game too. Mike, take it away.
Yeah, Ja Morant was the most exciting player in college basketball, not named Zion Williamson. He's dynamic in the open court with
I don't like this guy.
An elite change of speeds, impossible to guard.
He seems like fake excited. You know what I mean?
Is his basketball IQ. He has an unbelievable feel for the game. He makes others better in transition, in the half court. He can make every ball screen read, whether it's finding the roll man or hitting the shooter in the corner.
He's
Reminds
like,
me a little
oh,
bit of Trae Young in terms of his passing style.
What?
So, while it's the dunks and the athletic plays
He's,
that really draw you
Ja
in,
Morant
I
is
think it's
nothing
his
like Trae
basketball
Young.
mind combined with those athletic attributes that makes him the #2 prospect in this year's draft.
Did you just compare him to Trae Young?
Take a minute to explain how all this all works. We're here in the main ballroom, but the NBA also has a separate, smaller room where they're actually going to draw the numbers. Each team gets a representative in that room. The NBA also lets them select media in there to observe. Our Zach Lowe
Better
has been
version
able
of
to be in
Westbrook.
this room in
Better
past
version of
years,
Westbrook.
But until now, it's been more of a whole like Fight Club, first rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club type of thing. This year, for the first time, he is actually going to be allowed to come on the show later and discuss it with us. And we caught up with him a little while ago, just before he was ushered into the sequestered room. Take a listen.
Oh.
This is where the real lottery magic happens. Not on a big sound stage with the celebrities and the famous people, but here
in a windowless
His
basement
passing,
of the
okay.
Hilton in Chicago, where all the lawyers and the nerds and the team executives are going to watch the ping pong balls fly, and before all of you people on TV find out who gets the #1 pick in the draft. It's 2019. This is very scary. I'm about to give this up because they don't let any of these in the room. And by the time you see me again, I will be on ESPN with Rachel Nichols. I'll tell you all about what the scene was like in here, how dramatic it was, and we will all know who gets the chance to pick Zion
Shake and
Williamson.
bake's old man.
That's it for me. They're taking my phone. I will see you on the other side.
Wow, they're even recording the fact that he's turning in his phone.
Stick with us. You can keep your phones. We have so much good stuff coming up before on the Jump Draft Lottery Special.
All right, guys.
Williamson is going to come out. He's going to hang out with us here at the desk. He'll be joined by Duke teammate R.J. Barrett. We're going to have an interview with Patrick Ewing. Remember, before he was a Hall of
Patrick
Famer,
Ewing,
he
the
was
last
the
time the
#1
lottery was
overall
rigged, it
pick
was
of
for
the
Patrick
NBA
Ewing.
draft
Remember
here
that.
tonight. And of course, huge lottery reveal. We will get you ready. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, Oren, I got you. I'm going to turn the volume up, but I kill the volume for commercials. Just know that I kill, for those of you guys that are new to the stream, I kill the volume for commercials, and shout out the newest followers on my Instagram page. So if you guys want to go ahead and do that, you can see your name pop up, just like my man Joe's Car and Yanni the Great did right here. Now, this is only for commercials. I figured you guys don't care that much for commercials. Helps me do a little clout chasing. We all win. You know what I mean? Everybody eats. You guys eat by being able to watch this on YouTube. Everyone wins, bro. But, bro, I honestly sometimes get very disappointed by the analysts. I really wish I was an analyst just for that. Like, I would have given way better analysis than, oh, he's kind of like Trae Young. My favorite analysis so far, by the way, shout outs to all you guys, man. Shout outs to all you guys for supporting me, man. I really love you guys. Thank you so much. Like, you guys are awesome. Bro, honestly, like, I would have, my favorite thing that I saw so far in this stream, so far in this stream, is somebody compared him to my man. What up, Raph? Yo, everyone go follow my little bro. Showing me support and love, man. By the way, if you guys are in, let me type one in the chat if you guys want to see a unboxing video of the Travis Scott ones. The brand new release, just released Travis Scott ones. Your boy got the Connect. If you want to see an unboxing video on my channel, type one in the chat and make sure you're subscribed. I think we all would be. I think we all would be. Everyone's saying yes. Yo, appreciate all of you guys for the support, man. You guys are awesome, bro. Wow. Yo, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna let you guys even see this is my personal account. If you guys want to go ahead and follow that, I'm gonna let you guys, I don't typically let people follow my personal account and put it out there. Michael_Maradian is my personal account. I'm gonna do shout outs for both if you guys want another chance at seeing your name over there as well. And man, commercials are long as hell. All of you guys, bro, thank you so much. I gotta do a slow scroll so you guys could, oh, it's back. It's back.
Detail show on ESPN Plus, and this week he's breaking down Warriors forward Draymond Green. You can start your free trial of ESPN Plus today by downloading the app or visiting espnplus.com. And if you watch The Jump every day, you know we always like to give you a little throwback, something we call the distant replay. Tonight's is a way, way back to 1985. Yes, friends, I'm sorry to inform you that was more than 30 years ago when the Knicks won the first ever draft lottery and went on to select one Mr. Patrick Ewing.
Yo, thank you guys, man. Honestly, thank you guys, man. If there's anything I can do to improve the stream the slightest bit, let me know.
1985 NBA draft goes to the Indiana
Yo, what's up? Turn it up. Turn it up. I got you.
They're making a big decision.
A little bit better.
Here's David Stern with the announcement. Select Patrick Ewing.
Ewing, an excellent example of how the lottery falling a team's way can change everything. Look at those accomplishments. The man set the tone for an entire franchise for 15 years, and it all started out on a night just like tonight.
This is
and
the
now
stream of the
Patrick
month
Ewing
right
is
here.
in
Thank
Chicago,
you, Dylan.
hoping the Knicks get in position
Guys,
to draft another
we're
game
almost at
changer. He's
we're
standing
almost
by
at
for Maria
300 likes. Could you juice me to 300 likes? We're 12 likes away.
Take me back to that lottery, the first initial one. There was so much controversy surrounding it. What is the memory that you have from that night?
Even today, there's still a lot of controversy surrounding that draft. But, you know, I can remember being in Georgetown in Coach Thompson's office, myself, Coach Thompson, David Falk, my agent, and Mary Finland, our academic advisor, and just being there and waiting and, you know, hoping that the right team picked me. And when it came down to Indiana and the Knicks, I'm like, please let it be the Knicks. And it worked out. You know, 15 years.
Is that a little better?
15-year career there. You know, played extremely well. We had our ups and downs in the beginning, but right after that, everything was I'm not even going to say gravy, but everything was great. Made the playoffs a lot of years. Unfortunately, got to the finals, but we weren't able to win it.
Much better.
But it was.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do for y'all, man.
I had a great career.
Well, you were praying that it would be the Knicks. Now you've got Knicks fans praying that they get the #1 pick so they could potentially have Zion. What advice would you give a young man that has some of that same pull, like he's the crown jewel of this year's draft?
Well, you know, the only thing I would tell him is just continue to work, continue to grow. He is definitely, everybody is now anointing him, you know, the savior of whichever franchise he goes to. The same thing happened to me. So just keep on working, keep on believing in himself, and keep on adding to his game. Right now, he's skilled, he's athletic, and that's where a lot of people see his game. And the way to be a superstar at some point in his career is to keep on working and keep on adding to his what God has blessed him with.
All right, great advice from one superstar to a future potential superstar. Thanks, Patrick, for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
Rachel?
Thanks, Maria. I do want to expand a little bit on how the lottery has changed this year. Oh, look, it's New York Knicks fans.
Who saw the Tinder message, bro?
They're eating. They can't eat. Who knows? They're all taking their own picture. That's the most New York thing ever. Let's discuss how the lottery has changed this year. The Knicks finished with indeed the worst record in the NBA. It used to be that would have given them a 25% chance to land the top pick, with every other team's odds being a little less from there. But now the NBA has given the bottom 3 teams all the same odds. The basic idea is, yeah, we do want the worst teams to get better, but we don't want to incentivize being the absolute worst team anymore. And all of it means we really don't have any idea what is going to happen tonight. So, look, there's nervous people in New York. We've already seen them. And the reason is for one man, Zion Williamson. In just 1 year, Zion Williamson has become larger than life. He's only the 3rd freshman to win the John Wooden Award, joining Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis. He's got the size of an NFL defensive end. Basically, he's J.J. Watt out there, except he can also dunk and pass and shoot. At the Duke Combine, he had the highest vertical leap in school history. Oh yeah, 45 inches. And on the social side, he's got 3.2 million Instagram followers. That's comparable to NBA stars like Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, and he hasn't even played a single day in the league yet. And there is the man.
Guys, I'm doing shout outs for my personal Instagram now. If you guys want to follow it, Michael_Maradians VIG.
With RJ Barrett and another man who has a little microphone. You got the cool microphone. You got the time microphone. Why do we look like Madonna and you look much cooler than us?
Whatever they put on me, I'm wearing.
Yeah, there you go. Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, we're so thrilled that you're here with us today. And I got to tell you, walking around the last couple hours, I've seen a half a dozen team officials, and I don't know whether they're excited or if they just want to throw up. And that speaks to how big the stakes for this lottery feel, right?
Guys,
you've got Zion Williamson, which feels like he could change the entire
21 likes away
him.
From 700 likes. Could you guys juice me to 700 likes?
Whoever gets Zion could affect which free agents go where, could affect the balance of power in the league. As you look at all this change that is about to happen, what do you see about how Zion could impact your league?
Well, part of it's the natural renewal of any league. As you said before, it's the very purpose of a draft, to help restock your poorest performing teams. And You know, I honestly don't want to put too much pressure on Zion. I agree with what Patrick Ewing said, one of the greats, said all he can do is focus on his game and improving every day. But also for these teams that are here and nervous about the draft lottery, honestly, it's not just about Zion. I know, you know, Adrian, you've talked a lot about it. This is a really deep draft class. And I think as we've learned from prior years where we've had, you know, Giannis at 15 and Steph at 7, you never quite know. I mean, there's clearly a correlation between their success and where they're drafted. But, you know, there's teams that have lots of reason to be excited here, not just about the first pick.
Adam, the league and the Players Association have been negotiating an end to the college one-and-done era, hoping to lower the draft age by 2022.
We're like 24 likes away from 1,000.
We're still in discussions.
You guys got me?
Talk about the specifics of our negotiations, but I think it's fair to say it's something we're both very interested in doing. I think when I became commissioner, I was at 20. I thought we should go older. I think a variety of factors have convinced me we're better off being at 18. Most recently, the commission appointed by Mark Emmert in the NCAA, led by Condoleezza Rice, who met with both me and Michelle and sort of used her persuasive powers, her great diplomatic persuasion, to convince us both we should be at 18. I think both of us are taking that very seriously. There's issues from both sides that we need to be worked out, but we're in pretty intense discussions with them over this issue.
I want to take your temperature on another position here.
Hey, appreciate the $2 dono, DRZ.
To shorten it. This year,
appreciate
you have one of the top superstars in the game, Kawhi Leonard, basically take things into his own hands, right? He only played about 3/4 of his team's game. It's paying off for him and how well he's playing in the postseason. Do you think some other players are going to look at that and try to copy that? Do you have to take steps yourself to shorten the season before the players do it for you?
No, I don't think other players are going to want to copy Kawhi, because remember, he missed almost the entire last season. So I view that very differently. That's not rest, load management, that's recovery. I mean, he was coming off.
Lake, there's your shout out, bro.
Again, almost full season injuries. So that's something separate. But in terms of an 82-game season, I think there's nothing magical about that number. We've been playing 82 games since roughly the mid-60s. I think the bigger issue, putting aside the absolute length of the season, is there a better way, format-wise, to create a season? It may be when you look at European soccer, for example, they have, in essence, tournaments within the tournament. It's something I've talked about before. Should there be a mid-season tournament? Should there be a play-in tournament? For going into the playoffs. I I think the issue is.
Yo, appreciate the $2 dono. Zion really sucks? You really think Zion sucks?
Maybe that if we're going to play a season that begins in mid-October and goes roughly till mid-June, there's a better way of composing the season as opposed to just shortening it.
Well, I love the fact that this is a league that is always looking to change and get better, not afraid of making big moves. Thank you so much for joining us, Adam.
$15 dono from my boy Defuse. Appreciate it, brother.
He heard me talk about Zion's social media following, and he started taking selfies with him and RJ Barrett. Coming back after this break, we're going to have an inside look with Zion.
Another break? Nah, screw it, bro. I don't want to hear that break stuff. Wait, no, this is a montage. It's actually, let's full screen the montage because it's a montage. You don't ever want to miss a montage, bro.
Anybody but Zion. You cannot leave Zion Williamson open at the
What up, Phallus? All right, now that the promo's over, guys, I am going to be shouting out everyone that follows my personal Instagram. I'm going to EDC this weekend, and the girls over there are very superficial, and they like dudes with followers. So if you guys want to go and follow that, I'll also shout you guys on that, in addition to the TheFlightmike page, bro. Appreciate you all, man. I didn't imagine in my wildest dreams for us to have a stream like this. Worldwide, I'm only going to talk during the ads. Only during ads. When ads are not on, I try to talk as little as possible. Because I know why you guys are here, man. I got you guys. I know what you're here for, bro. Yo, DRZ, appreciate the $2. I don't know why it's showing me this now, but I appreciate it, bro. Aw, daddy. Bro, my pleasure. Thank you guys for supporting, man. And I know this could be a little annoying, but I promise as soon as it comes back on, I got you guys. I know what you guys are here for. Your boys got you covered, man. Oh my god. Oh, hello. Yo, you guys are awesome, bro. You guys are freaking awesome, man. You guys are freaking amazing, man. Slow down the chat. I need one of my mods to slow down the chat. T-Durgan can't slow it down? What could you do, bro? This is a good problem to have. This is a wonderful problem to have. Oh, it's back. My bad, guys.
Chicago, we are getting ready for the draft lottery, and there's only one man's name on everyone's lips, Zion Williamson. Here he is from A to Z.
Freakish athlete, like once in a generation type athlete.
He must have been 3 feet over the rim that time, and he came crashing down with it.
Zion up to the mountaintops, the elevator man.
People see him as a franchise talent.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Zion Williamson is a human highlight reel.
Zion with other ideas.
His speed and vertical produce jaw-dropping results.
Fans are closing their eyes and having dreams of Zion Williamson. Look out! Man, oh man.
He's a natural, and I'm glad he's with us.
There is no debate. He is the #1 overall pick. Where would you prefer him to go?
All the way in for the one-handed jam. He just flew past.
Do they weigh the draft lottery balls?
Rejection by Zion. Steal by Williamson. Look out, everybody. Jams it home. He might have the whole top 10 to himself.
Zion is the most unique athlete I've coached at Duke.
That is violence at the rim.
Fighty.
A windmill jam as he brought it down and threw it down.
We talk about the big three, your X factor.
Can't do nothing but smile. I'm looking around like, yeah, I just did that.
It's the Zion show. It's the Zion show.
So great, and I am thrilled to say, literally coming up the stairs right now, Duke teammates Zion Williamson and RJ Barrett are going to be joining us here. Want to know what it feels like to have half the country talking about you? Stick with us.
Bro, more ads? Bro, I'm ready for this lottery to start already. Up there. That's crazy right there. By the way, we're shouting out my personal account right now. Go ahead and do the flight mic. Appreciate you, Jacob, Mark Modern Life. Oh, it's back, guys. We're going to be doing personal account shout-outs next, guys. So this account.
He is my brother, and I'm glad we built this bond.
I'm going to put it away, though.
They make each other complete.
And we welcomed in Zion and RJ. I love seeing you guys together. It's very clear how close y'all are, and you are going to need friends like that when you get into the league, especially you with the swirl, the cyclone of intensity around you right now. We were talking earlier today. There are so many people ready to call your name. This was the cover of the New York Post yesterday. It's not the sports page, friends. It's the cover of the newspaper. They have priests leading services praying for you to come to the Knicks. Similar stuff going on in other cities around the country. What does it feel to be like in the middle of all that?
It's a lot to take in, definitely. But I just want to say I appreciate the love that they're showing. And if I end up in that city, it's good. If not, I'll be happy wherever I go.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think it's just New York. I think there are prayer candles in Cleveland. I think there are people in Phoenix who are ready to lay out the welcome mat for you. What has it been like to see him go through all of this?
Man, it's great. You know, I see how hard he works. I see everything he goes through, and for him to, you know, remain humble this whole time through this process, I'm happy for him.
And don't fool yourself. There are people with RJ sort of tissues ready to go, inscribed, all of that kind of stuff waiting for you too.
I was going to say, back in the day, Dunleavy and I went 2 and 3 in the draft. And obviously you guys playing for Duke, the culture is so different. You know what I mean? Now you guys are going to go to a bad team. How do you plan on changing the culture of a bad franchise?
I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I think just by having fun with it, like bringing excitement to it. I think when you bring excitement, make sure competitiveness go up, and you just want to win.
Zion, you played with John Morant growing up, and you also played with RJ at Duke. And a year ago, RJ was the presumptive #1 pick. When you compare those two, if you've got the pick to decide between John Morant and RJ Barrett, who are you taking and why?
Who am I taking?
Yeah.
Wait, don't you go? Didn't you go to Duke?
My bad, guys. My bad. I make mistakes.
I'm asking you to be a GM. You're now a GM. That's how good you are. You're a GM now.
I'm a player.
That's it. See,
he's not taking the bait.
Already ready for the NBA. He's avoiding questions. I love it. You know, one of the things we talk about a lot of the time is fit, right? You can be a great player, but if you don't fit right on the right team. RJ, is there a particular kind of team that you think you would flourish and do the best in?
I feel like, you know, my game, I could really play, you know, with any playing style, with any team. I feel like I would be able to adapt to it. So, you know, really anywhere.
This is something you dealt with when you were drafted, right?
Yeah, most definitely. How would you say his game translates to the league?
I think it's going to translate very well. His will to win and being able to play point guard and shooting guard. So whatever the team needs from him that night, he can do.
Absolutely. I have a feeling any team is going to be okay with either one of you guys. I don't know if you're going to make now the cover of the New York Times after this. We'll see what happens tonight. But thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your whole lives are about to change, and we can't wait to be there for it. This is going to be a quick change for so many people here tonight. It's been a lot of fun getting you all ready. This is the end of the Jump Lottery Special, but we're so eager to get to the actual draft lottery. We're not even going to get to a commercial here. Just 3, 2, 1, go. And welcome to the 2019 NBA Draft Lottery presented by State Farm, where it's all about the numbers.
Which team needs the #1 pick?
Number one pick. The number one pick will be made by.
Hey, we came to fight, we came to win. We lost before, but never again. Back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knock us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. Just wanna win, win.
Welcome indeed to the 2019 NBA Draft Lottery presented by State Farm. And as you can see, excitement building inside the room. Zion Williamson, he's got a front row seat to the view of his future, which, hey, Patrick Ewing certainly hoping is going to be in New York. He's here repping the Knicks, but the Knicks aren't the only team hoping for Zion tonight. We've got fans in multiple cities watching to see if they're going to run out tomorrow and buy jerseys with Zion's name on them. I am Rachel Nichols. I'm back here with Jay Billis, Jay Williams. We actually had Zion sitting here a minute ago, but something's changed. Oh, it's Adrian Wojnarowski, our senior NBA insider.
Same build, though.
It's the
Rachel.
height
Same
difference that tipped me off. Otherwise, it's like exact.
Same vertical jump.
Yeah.
Totes. Look, guys, every lottery night, we always have teams, right, vying for the chance to draft some really good players. But every decade or so, you get what we have tonight. An absolute game changer. Zion Williamson is easily the most highly anticipated player to be drafted since LeBron James. And it's not just that the team that gets him could be setting off on the path to win a championship. It's the stuff around him, right? Him being drafted coincides with a huge elite free agent class this summer. Where Zion goes is expected to affect where they may want to go. It could affect potentially trades for Anthony Davis. You are talking about a whole fireball of change around the league, and the match is going to get lit right here tonight. Jay, can you tell us why you think Zion is just going to be so impactful?
Well, because I think he's a change agent. There are certain players that come through the draft that alter the way the game is played. And after doing research on this, going back to the draft lottery when it started in 1985, I composited a quick list of the guys that I think really altered the way the game was played, things that we never seen done before. Patrick Ewing, obviously, he's in the room with the style in which he played. Shaquille O'Neal with his physical dominance. Tim Duncan, probably the best power forward we've ever seen in the game, coming into the game, not retrospectively looking back on the game. AI because of the culture. LeBron in 2003. And now I think Zion Williamson, that guy who can play positionless basketball, he will be in that category.
And Zion Williamson may not be the best player we've ever seen, but we've never seen anybody like Zion Williamson on a basketball court. His athleticism and his explosiveness is literally off the charts. I mean, he outjumped the vertical leap device when he got to Duke. And look at that block shot he had on DeAndre Hunter of Virginia. Came from the other side of the court. He's a great passer. He's got a really high basketball IQ, and he's excellent on the defensive end. He can guard multiple positions. He gets 2.5 steals a game, takes it the other way. An excellent shot blocker, rim protector, and a guy that is relentless on the offensive glass. His explosion is truly unbelievable. His second jump is better than the first jump of a lot of great athletes. We've never seen anything like this guy on a basketball floor. He is truly jaw-dropping in his ability.
Rachel, the Knicks.
I think we're embarrassing him. Do you think we're embarrassing him? Let's embarrass him a little more. Come on, go ahead.
Used to it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Rachel, the Knicks, there are a lot of trade packages they might like to put together this springtime to try to go get Anthony Davis from New Orleans. They're one of the two teams he has said he would re-sign with if traded to. But one trade package I'm told that they have no intention of making is if they get that #1 overall pick, Zion Williamson is playing at Madison Square Garden.
That is how good everyone expects.
So that contradicts the earlier report.
Waste another minute. The team representatives are taking their places on stage. We're going to take a quick commercial break while they get organized. And when we come back, the lottery.
All right, guys. The way this works, if you're new to the stream, is during commercial break, I cut off the audio just in case there's like some sort of like issues, you know, copyright and whatnot. And I usually shout out the people that supported me on stream. So if you followed me on Instagram, you're going to see your name pop up on the right on the feed. And at the same time, you're going to see that commercials are going down. You know what I mean? Now, if this annoys you, I'm sorry. But I figured you don't care. Like, it's commercials, man. Come on. We just hit 110,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. All the guys that were here from the very, very beginning, thank you so much for supporting me, man. And also, my little brother, you guys just saw, he really wants. If you guys go ahead and could like this photo for me, that would be amazing, man. If you guys could go ahead onto my Insta and like this photo for me, you guys would be absolutely amazing, bro. I'm gonna turn up the volume when commercials end, Mo Money. Also, if there's anything I could do to improve the stream, let me know, guys. I'm here. I know what it's like to be looking for a stream, bro. I'm going to do my best to make you guys happy. I hope I'm making you guys proud so far, man. Yeah, if you guys could go ahead and show love on this post, you guys would be amazing, man. You guys would be absolutely amazing. Like, straight up. And also, follow my little brother, because he's going to hook us up with some Travis Scott Jordan 1s to unbox sometime next week, man. And I'm sure you guys are going to love seeing that. You guys are going to love it, bro. And if you do go ahead and like it, you should see your name pop up over here. Oh, I got to do it faster, huh? Appreciate it, Vlone Spams. Appreciate all of you guys, man. You guys are awesome, bro. I'm going to try to do this for the draft, too. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to be doing this for the draft as well. And as you guys are amazing, bro. Thank you. Man, these commercials have been the death of me. My favorite team is the Lakers, unfortunately. I don't want to talk about it that much if it's okay. If you don't mind, I would like to disregard the fact that that I'm a Laker fan. It's been very tough as of late. You know what I mean? You guys are all awesome, bro. I'm glad that I could lean on all you guys. I appreciate you guys all following me. I appreciate all the support, man. I can't believe it. We're at 110,650 subscribers. We just broke 110,000 a minute ago. This has been the greatest stream of my life, bro. Bro, my channel was dead until we did this stream, bro. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, man. And of course, shout out to my little bro, man. He's been awesome throughout this entire process. 24K watching. I love you all. Could we somehow juice this stream to, I don't know, 3,000 likes? Do you think that's a big ask? If it's a big ask, I understand. I'm only like really pushing the stream because as soon as commercials come back on, I'm going to do my best to talk as little as possible. I know why you guys are here. I know why you guys are here, bro. I know why all of you guys are here. Bro, some guy commented, do you like corn dogs? Came from the live stream. Dude, spaghetti. Goat, goat, goat. Y'all finding a lot. Butt cheese. Butt cheese, bro. 111,000. Oh my God. 111,000 subscribers. Wow. All right, it's back, guys. Butt cheese.
Presented by State Farm, and here's a look at Damian Lillard. He was the number 6 overall pick in the 2012 draft.
They're
and
killing it with the
he and
beats,
his
bro.
Blazers are back in his hometown of Oakland to take on the defending champion Golden State Warriors. That's coming up right at the conclusion of this event. And here are
Stop
some
saying
headlines,
bro,
so you know what
bro.
you're about to see. Tonight we find out which teams are going to get to cut to the front of the line in next month's draft. It used to be 3 teams, now it's 4 teams who could cop the order. And man, the Knicks, the Cavs, the Suns, they all have equal odds to get a shot at that top pick, and what a pick. We have projected number 1 overall pick Zion Williamson, but come on, we can just cross that off, right? We all know he's the number 1 pick. It's time to meet the representatives for the teams who are on stage tonight. You see Celtics president Rich Gotham and Sixers president Chris Heck. Which one of these gentlemen gets the pick depends on where it lands. The Heat have sent NBA champion Alonzo Mourning. James Arezzo wrapping up his first year as the Hornets head coach is here. Lakers forward Kyle Kuzma is here. He's trying to bring his team some luck with that jacket. The Timberwolves have sent a new president of basketball operations. Congratulations to Gerson Rosas, who just got that job. The Mavericks have sent their powerhouse CEO, Cynthia Marshall. She's here. From Memphis, they sent the man with, guys, the coolest nickname in the building, right? Elliott Sox Perry. Repping New Orleans. No one's backing me up on that, Elliot. I'm with you. That's a great nickname. Repping New Orleans will be the new EVP of Basketball Ops, David Griffin. Washington has sent Vice Chairman Raul Fernandez. Atlanta has sent a member of its ownership group, actress Jamie Gertz, hoping for more than less than 0 tonight. And next up, the man who needs no introduction in Chicago, 4-time champion, Horace Grant. Hold for applause. Last year's number 1 overall pick, DeAndre Ayton, is here for the Suns. And the Cavs have sent their good luck charm. Nick Gilbert, the son of owner Dan Gilbert, is here tonight. And here, repping the New York Knicks, the legend, Patrick Ewing.
Hey, got rigged for him once.
A quick look at the percentages of the teams with the best chances to win tonight. We have the Knicks, the Suns, the Cavs, 14% odds for that number 1 pick. Your hometown Chicago Bulls, 12.5% odds for that number 1 pick. The other teams could hop up in the lottery, and hey, it's like any lottery. If you don't play, you can't win. And here we go. This is NBA Executive Vice President and Chief Security Officer Jerome Pickett. When you see him, you know it has gotten serious. And in fact, he is escorting the only man in this ballroom who knows the results of the draft lottery, Darrington Hobson from the accounting firm of Ernst & Young, delivering these sealed envelopes to the table right now. So the time has come, Zion. Take a deep breath. We've got NBA Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum coming to the stage, who will reveal.
Drop a like for good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Rachel, and good luck, everyone. Pick number 14 will be made by the Boston Celtics.
All right, this was originally Sacramento's pick, but it goes to Boston. If the pick had been number 1 overall, would have been to Philadelphia, but Celtics, you've got it.
The 13th pick belongs to
the Miami Heat. Picking 12th will be the Charlotte Hornets. The 11th pick in the draft will go to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wow, that means the Los Angeles Lakers have moved up. Kyle Kuzma's lucky jacket worked.
And it gives the Lakers a chance to get another asset to go after Anthony Davis in a trade.
Wow, this is going to get interesting.
Pick number 10 will be made by the Atlanta Hawks.
All right, so the pick goes to Atlanta due to the Luka Doncic Trae Young trade at last year's draft.
Oh my God.
Gone into the top 4, would
Oh
have
my
stayed
God.
with Dallas, but sorry, Cynthia, we got to give the pick up to Jamie Gertz.
The 9th pick goes to the Washington Wizards.
Wow, all right, this means the Grizzlies moved up. We have a double jump, Woj.
And this was the flattening of the lottery odds. We were going to see more action like this.
The 8th pick will be made by the Atlanta Hawks.
That means that New Orleans has moved up. We have chaos here, people. Absolute
Oh
chaos.
my God.
Dave,
If the Lakers win the #1 pick, I'm going to freak out.
The 7th pick belongs to the Chicago Bulls.
Wow. So we know where Chicago will be drafting now. All right, that means the Lakers, Grizzlies, and Pelicans have moved up. 2 more to go.
Wow.
Pick number 6 goes to the Phoenix Suns.
So the Phoenix Suns have dropped out of the top of the lottery.
The idea, too, of New Orleans up that high, David Griffin's looking for someone to play with Anthony Davis, not to
I
move
can't
him
breathe.
up.
I can't breathe right now, bro.
One more.
I'm going to puke.
And the 5th pick will be made by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
So the Cleveland Cavaliers
Oh my God.
have been hoping for their 4th #1 pick in 9 years. They won't be getting there, but it does mean that the New York Knicks, Patrick Ewing, you're moving on to the next round. Here is the draft party in New York. I think they're going to be happy, guys, when we see them. What do you think when it flashes to the screen? I'm guessing happiness. There we go. Stop filming yourselves. You're about to get a top pick in the draft, whoever it is. It's going to
Oh
be
my
exciting.
God.
Coming up, the drama is going to continue. Patrick Ewing is cool as a cucumber, but we're not, because the top 4 picks.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, I'm about to throw. If we get Zion, I could not ever imagine in my wildest dreams us getting Zion Williamson, bro. If we get Zion, I'm going to freak out. If we get Zion, I'm going to freak out, man. Who's a Laker fan here, bro? Let me hear you. If you're a Laker fan, let me freaking hear you right now, bro. Oh my God. By the way, guys, as soon as commercials end, I told you guys this a couple times, as soon as commercials end, I'm going to cut the volume back on. By the way, if you're a Laker fan, all basketball fans, sub to the channel, man. This has been the greatest live stream of my freaking life, man. Follow your boy on Instagram. Bro, Laker Nation, where you at, bro? I can't believe this is happening, bro. I can't believe it. Like, I can't freaking believe it, dude. Bro. Smash that like button if you're a Laker fan, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I got a new match on Tinder too. It's lit. Ugh. Jesus, bro. Jesus, man. Bro, the Lakers are... I can't believe it. I'm short of breath right now. Appreciate everyone that showed love on this picture, by the way, man. And that's following on Instagram. We got my I can't even move now. I can't even move. All right, we're gonna double tap that. Jeez, man, I'm so scared, but I'm so happy. I'm so scared, but I'm so happy, bro. I'm gonna say bro as much as I freaking please at this point, dude. Bro, I would think it's rigged too, to be honest. Like, I'm a Laker fan, and I would think it's rigged too. If I was like a Suns fan or a Bulls fan, I would think it's rigged. I would definitely think it's rigged at this point. I don't blame you guys for thinking it's rigged, because I would feel the same exact way. So you guys have a right to feel that way. Bro, this lottery is nuts, man. One in the chat if you think it's rigged, bro. I don't blame you. $39,000 people watching me, man. It's an honor. It's an honor. I hope I'm doing you guys right. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, and you want to stay in touch with your boy, you want to support my content, be sure to follow me on Insta. You know, we're at 40,000 now. Can we juice this stream to 10,000 likes? Is that a big ask? If it's a big ask, it's a big ask. I'm just, bro, you have to understand the euphoria I'm feeling as a Laker fan. Like, we've been a laughing stock. I don't blame them for rigging it for us at this point. Why does this girl keep coming up, bro? Jeez. It's like, I could barely move on Insta right now. Bro. I know I'm saying bro a lot. Yo, thank you guys so much, man. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, 112,000 subscribers. I was telling my brother today, man, this stream is either going to be the greatest thing on earth or it's going to make me miserable. And it's been the greatest thing on earth. And we're back now, guys.
By State Farm. Oh, look, it's Steph Curry. He was the number 7 overall pick in the 2009 NBA draft, leading his Warriors tonight into their 5th consecutive Western Conference Finals. That's coming up right after the conclusion of the draft lottery here in Chicago. Zion, how you doing? You're going to be okay? Deep breaths? You're good? Oh, he's good. He gave us a thumbs up. We're in good shape. Check in on the draft parties, see how they're doing tonight. And let's look at our finalists for the number 1 pick. Representing the Los Angeles Lakers, their forward, Kyle Kuzma. Representing the Grizzlies, Elliott Sox Perry. I told you those Sox were lucky. And the Pelicans, David Griffin. And representing the Knicks, Patrick Ewing. We are down to the final 4. Let's bring in Commissioner Mark Tatum to seal this man's fate up here.
Thanks again, Rachel. The 4th pick in the 2019 NBA draft goes to the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm happy.
The 3rd pick goes to the New York Knicks.
If the Grizzlies get Zion, I'm done.
The 2nd pick will be made by the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh!
And that means that the number 1 pick in the 2019 NBA draft
Pelicans
goes to
fans, congratulations.
Pelicans.
Pelican fans, congratulations. You guys deserve it. Anthony Davis is going nowhere now, bro.
New Orleans will pick 1st overall for
Bro.
just the 2nd time in franchise history.
Congratulations, Pelicans fans.
Davis with the top pick back in 2012.
Pelicans fans, where you at?
Trade, but I don't know, guys. Now Zion Williamson might be coming to town. Look how happy.
Congratulations, Pelicans fans.
Taylor is standing by.
Well, congratulations, David.
Thank
you. You look pretty happy there. I see you're holding something. Can we just walk me through if this is a good luck?
So we did a contest in New Orleans. One of our ticket holders, Connie Halfin.
Drop a like if you're a Pelicans fan, bro.
This is a lucky angel. It's a 56-year-old wooden angel. And when Cleveland won in 2014, I had my grandmother's angel on my shoulder. Connie was our angel here today.
All right, well, congratulations to you too, Connie. And what would you say having the first pick again for the first time since 2012 means for this organization?
Well, I think it's just another positive event for us and what's going to be, we hope, several that we stack together. I think Mrs. Benson and her ownership group have invested in this very heavily. And my presence there and my desire to be there had everything to do with this community. So I'm really excited for our fan base, and we got a lot of work to do, but this is a good start.
When I say Zion, you say what?
We have a lot of work to do. This is a good start.
All right, thank you for your time, Rachel.
Congratulations, man. That's amazing.
All right.
That's awesome, bro.
At the final draft lottery order, New Orleans Pelicans.
Yo,
2nd number 1 pick in their history. You've got the Grizzlies the Knicks, the Lakers.
Do you think this was rigged? I don't think this was rigged, bro. If it was rigged, it would have been for the Knicks. If this was rigged, the Memphis Grizzlies wouldn't get the #2 pick, bro. Come on, this was not rigged. This was definitely not rigged.
We're going to win this draft lottery. We're going to get the #1 pick. And we're going to continue to work to convince Anthony Davis to stay here. It's not about talking in meetings. It's about showing him. And the whole narrative about Anthony Davis's future in New Orleans, I think, could be very different with Zion Williamson's arrival.
Man, as we said earlier tonight, the match is getting lit tonight, and the ripple effect is going to be crazy. Maria Taylor is with Zion Williamson right now.
All right, Zion, all eyes were on you several times. You looked a little nervous while you were sitting down. How do you feel right now?
Still nervous. I don't know why. I'm just still nervous. Maybe because, yeah, like you said, all eyes were on me. And I think it's a lot to take in because I don't know where I'm going to be.
Well, when you saw New Orleans got the #1 pick, you didn't think for a second, oh, I could be in New Orleans?
It's definitely a possibility, but, I mean, it's not sure until it actually happens.
Have you ever been before?
I've never been.
Let's talk through your game and what potentially
He's so
it could
sad.
bring to whatever team you end up with.
The Pelicans, bro.
It's my will to win, and whatever that team needs me to do, I'm going to be able to do it.
And we saw a guy named, Anthony Davis be picked by New Orleans with the #1 overall pick. How does your game maybe compare to his and the ability that he had to make a difference in the league?
Definitely the versatility, the ability to block shots and rebound, and I think just want to win.
All right, well, Zion wants to win. He's still a little nervous, though, guys, but he knows potentially where he could end up now that New Orleans has the #1 pick.
Thank you so much, Maria and Zion. I want to get your guys' quick reaction to the fact that he is most likely going to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, first of all, it's amazing that the new system that the NBA put in had this kind of excitement to it. Really remarkable in the first year, and I think it's got to make everybody feel good about the decision. But for David Griffin to step into this job and to say to you, Woj, that hey, we want to convince Anthony Davis to stay and have this happen, I mean, that's some nice cards for him to hold as we go toward the draft and to be able to make a case to Anthony Davis that New Orleans is where he should stay.
Especially with Julius Randle having that player option, too. You think about what that front court could be like with Zion Williamson and Anthony Davis if they can get him to stay. But I'm going to go down to the #4 pick, too, Rachel. Everybody's talking about this being a 3-player draft. Now, there's some other formidable players. But if you think about the Lakers, it brings back value to the offseason again with free agency. You're not going to land a Zion Williamson, or R.J. Barrett, or a John Morant. You're right on the outside of that. What's the next move for Rob Pelinka and also LeBron James?
Right, and even if New
Ford is
Orleans
a very
can't
bad
keep
pick to
Anthony
have.
Davis and they have to trade him, they've jump-started their rebuild because
Absolutely.
they're going to get a great package back. And how about Memphis at #2, an heir to Mike Conley at point guard, John Morant? That's going to the impact on that franchise can't be underestimated.
And to have R.J. Barrett potentially going to New York to play for the Knicks. I mean, that's an impressive move for that kid who is worthy of the #1 pick. I mean, a year ago, he was the presumptive #1 pick that was headed toward this draft.
And Jay, you mentioned the new system. We had so many changes, right? We don't normally see this in the top of the draft. What do you think this is going to be in terms of the effect on the league and the decisions they make about, as you say, trying not to encourage the race to the bottom?
It's going to have a giant impact because teams to just see this lottery,
Bowl to LA.
3 teams jump up in there, and New Orleans to win it, it just reaffirms what the numbers said was going to happen.
I'm very
having
grateful.
The worst record, or one of the 3 worst records in the league, was not much of an advantage. You had an 86% chance to not get the #1 overall pick.
And it's funny, you guys were talking about this year's draft class. As you say, there seems to be a little bit of a drop after #3. But we just showed Steph Curry. He was not expected to be a 2-time MVP. There are players later in this draft who can make an impact.
There are. Jared Culver is a kid from Texas Tech. He's a great wing. Kobe White, like Jay mentioned at the beginning of the show, from North Carolina. Also a guy, Darius Garland. Now, he didn't play this year for Vanderbilt, but he's one of the top guards in the country, and his ability to shoot, defend, and he's a speedster with the ball, kind of like John Morant. He's a special type player.
The difference is this draft is not as deep with top flight talent. There are going to be some second round talents in most drafts that are going to go in the first round this year, and usually it's the opposite. You have first round talents that wind up in the second round.
All right, but there are still good players out there. If you're watching and your team is not the New Orleans Pelicans, there's still exciting things happening ahead. I want to get back to Zach Lowe because, as you guys know, he was sequestered in the secret room. Let's just call it like it is. He was being held hostage. I believe that they have finally let him out. Zach, what have you got for us?
Oh my God, Rachel. The most enthusiastic reaction I've ever seen in this room before was all those years ago when New Orleans won the lottery for Anthony Davis. Dell Demps offered up an enthusiastic fist pump underneath the table. I'm very happy to report that Alvin Gentry beat that out by a huge margin. He stood up, may have let out an expletive, and just started running around high-fiving all the people behind him, and everybody loved it. And it was just the wild to see. I mean, you can't even make this up. The whole lottery was going to be about, oh my gosh, what does it mean for the Anthony Davis sweepstakes? What about the Knicks? What about the Lakers? And Anthony Davis's team won the lottery. The entire room went crazy. There were gasps, there were shrieks, and then of course the Knicks and the Lakers are up there too. It was an absolutely wild scene. I was glad to witness it, and now I'm going to run up and talk to everyone up there. Back to you.
Zach, you didn't say if any of those shrieks was you shrieking, but we've got a recording. We'll find out later. Now, with the lottery order set, I want to get it over to Mike Schmitz for the top 5 picks in ESPN's mock draft.
Yeah, Zion to the Pelicans is a clear win. That's a no-brainer. We know that. But number 2 is when you start having some debate. Is it Ja Morant? Is it R.J. Barrett? We're going to go with Ja Morant in Memphis. We think he can play with Mike Conley initially and then kind of be the heir apparent there. And that's huge for the New York Knicks. R.J. Barrett is built to have that big city mentality. He's not afraid of the lights, so that's a huge win there. And then Darius Garland to the Lakers. He can play with Lonzo Ball. He can play on the ball. He can play off the ball because of his shooting stroke. And then lastly, DeAndre Hunter to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Great. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate it. All right, can we get a little tail of the tape from you guys?
Sure, let's do it.
From what he was just talking about?
You talking about Ja and RJ?
Absolutely.
Yep. It's I think it's a tough call. I agree with Mike that it's not a no-brainer. I would take Ja Morant first. But if you go with the shooting, Jay, I think I would lean toward Ja Morant, although when he gets his feet set, the lefty R.J. Barrett can knock shots down. He's got to improve his free throw shooting, and Ja Morant's a much better free throw shooter. Morant's also a better passer.
I would agree. When you look at the size, the length, I like RJ, but the style in which to play. I mean, look, same reason the Arizona Cardinals drafted Kyler Murray, right? You need a quarterback. You need a point guard, especially in today's age, a pace and space. And there's nobody better to learn underneath if you're Ja Morant than Mike Conley Jr., a guy who's been plagued by injuries for most of his career, but his basketball IQ is off the charts.
It is going to be so good. A lot of draft coverage over the next month. Next up, the NBA Draft Combine is going to be Thursday and Friday.
Appreciate
That's
the
going to be
fun,
on ESPN 2. And then, of course, the NBA Draft live from Brooklyn on Thursday, June 20th. That is it from us in Chicago.
Wow. So Zion Williamson is headed to the New Orleans Pelicans. I can't believe it. Wait, what?
Finals.
Oh, there it is. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. By the way, guys, if you enjoy the stream, if you want to support the channel, be sure to subscribe. Almost at 113,000 subscribers. We started at 109,000. I could have never imagined this. And of course, drop a like on the stream and check your boy out on the gram if you want to show your boy some support. That really toyed with my emotions, man. That really toyed with my emotions. I don't know about you guys, but it messed with my emotions. I'm in awe.
Portland keep
this
their
does
playoff
change
run
everything. I don't
alive
think the Lakers
and
could
pull
get
off the
Anthony
upset against
Davis
the
anymore,
defending
man.
champs. We start to find out tonight with Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. And good evening, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, Doris Burke with us as well. This series has so many different storylines to look forward to, but the number one is the combination backcourt of these two teams and the matchups that they'll present. Let's start with Golden State, Mark. Kevin Durant was out against Houston in games 5 and 6, the end of 5 and all of 6. And Klay Thompson and Steph Curry showed their championship heart. Durant's still out. They're going to need more heroics from those two.
And they do not disappoint. This dynamic duo is locked and loaded. Some knucklehead once said that they were the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game. He undersold them. This duo has put themselves in the discussion with any combination in the history of this game. Look at what they continue to do when it matters most. The last 2 ball games put this team with no Kevin Durant on their backs. They got to continue it to continue to advance.
But I'm happy we got the 4th pick also.
They have to do it most
If they can finesse RJ Barrett somehow, I'll be very happy.
The longer it goes, the harder it becomes to overcome the loss of a superstar. Their forwards, Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala, are going to have to produce like they did in the last series for them to win.
Portland, of course,
Do you think AD is going to stay now?
On the road in Denver. Now, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, they don't have the rings like that other backcourt, but they certainly have the talent.
They sure do. They don't have to take a backseat to anyone in this league from an offensive talent standpoint. They're terrific, they're dynamic, and they produce. But going forward, their biggest key is to not give one away here by not being ready. They have to show they're ready to come and win game 1.
And ready to come collectively. They will not beat this Warrior team with a 2-man band. The reason that they're here is because they stayed ready, they were prepared, and whoever Terry Stotts called on came and impacted the ball game. They're going to need that type of effort to move on.
Let's get started for the right to play in the NBA Finals in a series that is making history. That's right, Seth Curry of the Portland Trailblazers.
Life-changing stream, bro.
Become the first brother combination to ever face each other in a conference final. Game 1 tip-off coming up next.
Guys, we're 300 subs away from 113,000. So if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so. As, bro, Tinder, you gotta chill, man. You can't be doing Tinder in the freaking, like... You can't be doing Tinder like that, bro. Damn, people are actually doing that? That sucks. I'm gonna try to stream as much of the game as I can. I don't know if I can though, dude. I'm gonna do my best. I'm really gonna do my absolute best. I don't know how much of it I can pull off, but I'm gonna try, guys. I'm gonna, like, that's just me being real. I'm gonna do my best. Homie's out here calling me daddy. Everyone go on this photo for me real quick. And call this guy a cutie pie. Everyone just go and do it. He'll be so confused. It'll be really funny. Please do not stop the stream or change the name. Okay. Bro, I'm getting some very random... Zion did a poo in his pants. Did you hear that? That's the most... Some of these comments are ridiculous, bro. Like, hold up. Bro, like, look at this. Like, look at some of the comments you guys be posting. We're on commercial break, so, like, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. But, like, in this picture, right? You scroll down. Did you hear Zion did a poo in his pants? And then... Do you love me? Yeah, alright. Dude spaghetti, goat, butt cheese. Yo, I could really do a video on reacting to some of the comments that you guys are making on this. Like, butt cheese. Breaking news, Zion does poo and it smells nice. Does Zion like to take a poo, do you think? Bro. I get it, I say bro a lot. Leave me alone. Do you think takes bigger poos, AD or Zion? Are you Armenian? I'm not Armenian, bro. A lot of people think I'm Armenian. Bro, I love y'all, but what? like, what are you doing, man? Like, what? Like, bruh. If you guys want to here's a wow, you guys are crazy. 50 cents. What did you guys comment on this? Hey, bro, watching the live stream. Can I get? I degaff. You smell. Wow. You guys are legends. I degaff. You smell. You haven't met me in person. You're already saying I smell. I'm in awe. Love you, mommy.
The Warriors celebrated more than normal for a conference semifinal series clincher. Game 6 in Houston, overcoming the loss of Kevin Durant and winning Game 6 on the road. As we take a look at the starting lineups.
You guys are savage, bro.
Sensational backcourt, Harkless, Aminu, and Enes Kanter.
Dude, I'm just gonna keep doing my best for y'all, bro.
In this playoff run. And Andrew Bogut back in the starting lineup for the Golden State Warriors. Iguodala and Green played superbly against the Rockets. Now this is the most losses entering the conference finals since Steve Kerr took over. They've lost 4 times. They're 8-4 so far in the playoffs, including 2 losses here at home. Those were to the Rockets in the conference semifinals as we're underway with Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green.